Why don't we do the things we know we should do, right? And it doesn't matter whether it's stop smoking or drink less or eat better or lose the weight or go to the gym or save the money or whatever. Why don't we do the things we know we should do? Well, there's a number of reasons. The number one reason we're going to start with today is it may be the problem with the iceberg. What's the iceberg? The iceberg is a metaphor for your conscious and your subconscious mind. So if you look at what an iceberg looks like, 10% is above water, 90% of it is underwater. So if the current is going this way, the iceberg goes this way, even if the wind is blowing against the top up here. So you can be standing on the iceberg, moving in one direction, even while you're getting 100-mile-an-hour wind in your face from the other direction. And that's a metaphor for the fact that our subconscious mind runs almost all of our processes in the background. Our goals, our motivation, our ideas, our dreams, all this is in the subconscious mind. The conscious mind can only hold a couple of things present right now. For example, you're probably thinking about this video right now, but you've got other things going on. You've got a bank account. You might have a dog that needs to go for a walk. You've got a job perhaps to do, or kids to tend to, or any number of other things that aren't in your conscious mind right now. So your subconscious mind is running those in the background. Just like the computer or the phone you're watching this on right now, there are hundreds of mini programs and elements running in the background that you don't see. All you see is the screen. But all these programs are running in the background to make this screen possible. In the same way, in your subconscious mind, hundreds of mini programs, if you will, are running. Reasons, biases, ideas, all these things, beliefs are running in the background while you're trying to move the coffee cup. So there's an old saying that says, here's how we know if you have a pure intention, purpose, and goal and can execute on it. You say to yourself, I'm going to move the coffee cup from one hand to the other and put it down. So you come up, you move the coffee cup, you put it over here, and you set it down. If you can do that, then you're perfectly clear and have the ability and the capacity. So what are the elements? If, by the way, so this is so fun, if you go up here, no, you can't have it, or up and you drop it, or some other thing, then there is something working back here. And there's a number of reasons why, and we're going to go through just a couple of the top three today. Before we discuss the top three, what I'm going to do is talk just a little bit about something called true goals versus operational goals. We probably all know someone, and maybe we've been that person before, where we say, I'm going to do this thing. And you have a reason for it, or at least you have a conscious reason for it. And you say, I'm going to do it. And then a week goes by. You say, I'm really going to do it. And then a month goes by. Or you buy the gym membership, or you buy the protein shakes, or you buy the weight loss product, or you buy the nicotine gum, or you do any number of these things that are little incremental steps towards getting it done, but you never get there, and it doesn't get done. Or it gets partially done and then abandoned. This is natural. There's no shaming here. This is 100% a human problem that we all have. And there's a whole bunch of reasons for it. One of the main reasons is that when you have a true goal, like picking up the coffee cup, moving it across and setting it down, you can do it. It's easy. When your goal is otherwise clouded or distorted, or there's other reasons pulling on it, sort of like in Gulliver's Travel with the 100 little Lilliputians tying Gulliver down and he's tied to the ground and he can't get up. Those are the other subconscious things keeping us from getting to our goal and making it happen. So a true goal is a goal that you really want with all your heart. That's pure, that's clear, your vision is clear, you can see it happening, you know it's going to happen, and there's nothing in your way, and you just go for it and you get it. That's proof that you are there. However, an operational goal is the one that says, I'm going to go halfway there. I'm going to do some of it. I'm going to get there one day. Next Tuesday, tomorrow, someday, I'm going to go ahead and get on that diet. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to save 10% of my income. All the things we know we should do, perhaps, we don't do. We talk about it. We might buy books about it. People go and buy self-help programs and then put them on the shelf. In the industry, there's a kind of a little joke. It's called shelf help. In other words, I bought the book and I put it right over there on the shelf. I never read it. I never did any of it. But I felt better because I made this little incremental step without having to risk getting what I really wanted. And that's a huge thing. So that's how we know. You can test yourself and say, is this a true, pure goal that I have right now because I can pick up the coffee cup, move it and set it down in whatever it is? Or do I start and stop? Or do I only do a little bit? Or do I ignore it or put it off or delay? Then we know there's something else going on. So if we have the ability to say, okay, I'm going to write down my top 3 goals for the rest of this year, right? Because we have, 4 months left in the year coming up here. So I'm going to write down my top 3 goals to accomplish during that time. You can track your progress every Monday. So, like, it's Manifestation Mondays, Magic Monday, whatever you want to call it. Every Monday, you're going to look at your goals and write them down. And you say, am I making progress? And what should I expect to see if I'm doing that? If I'm doing the things I said I'd do and I'm making progress on my three goals. And if anything distracts you from that, short of like your grandma dying or some truck hitting your car in the parking lot and cost you thousands of dollars, that kind of thing, anything that's not you, it's totally external that stops you, that's something to look at. That means there's something there. And again, no shame, blame, or anything else like that. We just know there's something there. So that's how you know whether it's a true, pure goal or an operational goal, meaning you're operating on something that's not actually pure and true for you, that there's other influences going on in your subconscious mind. And what we want to do is notice what they are and see if we can weed them out. There's a second set of reasons why we might not be able to get our goals. And these are kind of interesting and curious, but we discount them for other people and we ignore them for ourselves. What are they? Skills. You might need skills. Let's say I have a goal to become a Python coding expert. If I don't know Python, I can't do it today. I might have a goal to code something in Python today, or I might have a goal to go shoot basketball for the Trailblazers from the free throw line and make $1 million by just throwing 10 for 10. I don't have the skill to do that. It's not going to happen. So even if I have this beautiful goal, I don't have the skill. The other one is I might not have the ability. So for example, let's say that I was born with no legs and no arms. I can't go play basketball at all. It's not going to happen because I just don't have it. It's impossible for me to do at this point. Or let's say since I'm 63, my goal would be to go play for the Portland Trailblazer basketball team. Guess what? 63, even if I was 18 and as skilled as I ever was and was willing to spend 3 or 4 years just becoming monster good, I'm 63. It ain't going to happen. I can't do a free throw jump. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Can't do any of those things, actually. Can't dribble. Anyway, the point that I'm making to you is this, as fun aside, is that there's just things that we don't have the skill or the ability to do, and that's okay. Now, sometimes that comes down to, I need more education. I need more training, right? I need a mentor. I need more support. Those are real things. I mean, you can go out and try and learn Python from reading a book, if they have it, like Python for Dummies or something, or you can go out and watch a couple of videos. But there's nothing that compares to taking a class, having a mentor, and getting the feedback and working with a group of people to work on your skills, whatever that might be. So that could be one of the reasons why. However, don't let that stop you if that skill, knowledge, expertise, information is something that you already have. We can't say, well, I don't know enough. That's one of the biggest excuses we have is enoughness. Well, I need to learn more. Well, I need this one other tool. Well, I've got to be able to do this, and I don't know how to do it yet. No, you learn on the go. Part of the proof of the clarity of your goal and your purpose is the ability to learn on the go. You just go and you learn as you climb the mountain, right? Start now, go fast, learn as you go, and keep improving and expect to fail, right? Expect to fail. So that gets us to our third reason why a lot of people just don't pick up the coffee cup, move it across, and set it down with the big goals in their life, the things they know they should do, right? Things we know we should do, what we don't. We're afraid of failing. We're afraid of the pain of the journey. We're afraid we can't get what we truly want. And if we try and fail, that's proof that we can't have what we want in life. And so what I would say to you is it's absolutely not true. You can have what you want if it's within the realm of possibility. If it's possible for you to do within all the extra constraints in life, for you to do it, you can have it. Just have to clarify your goal. Write it down. Make sure you understand what are the elements of it. If you don't know what the elements of a particular thing are, like how do I learn Python? Go to ChatGPT or Google and say, I need to know the 12 steps to learning Python and being able to get a job writing Python code, for example. When you do that, what happens is you begin to understand what you didn't know before. You're going to learn the whole way, but you have to go for it. You have to start. And look, there's nothing like peer pressure to say, he'll never get there. He's not that kind of guy. He can't do it. You can't do it. You've always been a loser. You can't. All these negative thoughts that we have in our heads that we might have heard from someone on the playground or an angry person at us when we were young or something else, or seeing all our friends fail, doesn't mean we do. We are not our past. We are not the people we used to hang out with. We are what we decide to be and work for, right? Decide to be and work for. Expect to fail, because failing fast is some of the best feedback you'll ever get. Google has a program where they pump billions of dollars into new innovation. And what they say to the teams doing the innovation is this: fail fast. Prove your system doesn't work. Go, 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 go fast. build, test, and see what happens. So one of the things you can do is what you want to do is you want to try to do something, see what the results are, right? I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to try it and see if I can do it. If I pick it up and I try it and I can't do it and I miss, then I know that something is happening. Try again. Notice how you feel. Ask for help. See if you're doing the right steps, right? If I want to bake a cake and I put all the ingredients into a bowl and shove the bowl into the oven, but I didn't add water or milk or eggs or anything like that, I just put the flour and maybe there's chocolate and oatmeal and who knows what, right? I'm making this up as I go. I don't bake. But if I put all that into the oven at 450 degrees or 425, whatever you bake something at, and I don't add any liquid, I've just got this lump. I don't have a cake. I've got this dry, hot lump, not a cake. I have to learn what are the ingredients of what I need to do. What are the process steps? What are the correct things to do? Like make sure that you test the cake and see if it's ready to be taken out of the oven. And I have to have mitts so I don't burn my hands. You need to understand what you're doing enough so that you can give it a try. But the key is to this: try again, and keep noticing how you feel and ask for help. Expect to fail and learn from your failures. That's what I do. And I hope you can too. I'm still trying to be better. I'm still growing. And the fact of the matter is, if you change your mind, you can change your life. So what I want you to do right now is if you like this, go ahead down below, click subscribe, click like, download the ebook that we've made for you down below and read it. Take a look at it. Put your comments in the feedback. I want to know what your big goals are. I want to know what you've tried to do and have failed at, and I will help you.